What's going on, everybody? It's Spicy Topics coming to you with a brief, quick update concerning Snoop Dogg and what he had to say towards Gayle King with her intruding interview questions that she had with Lisa Leslie concerning the late, great superstar, NBA star Kobe Bryant. Susan Rice, who was a national security advisor working under the Clinton administration from 2013 through 17, also was pictured with Obama, President Obama, a lot. She had something to say today. She did not like how Snoop went in and defended black men. She didn't like the way that he spoke towards Gayle. This is what she said. This is despicable. Gayle King is one of the most principled, fair, and tough journalists alive. Snoop, back the F off. You come for Gayle King, you come against an army. You will lose and it won't be pretty. So after Susan spoke, that's when a lot of other people seem to grow balls, because I'm about to show y'all what happened after that. See, I pays attention, see, and that's why I kind of waited before I put anything out on this, because I knew that there was going to be more to this story, and there was.
Tops, hold up though, this big Snoop Dogg. Here's a message for the people that need to know. I'm a non-violent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family. Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman. I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her and didn't threaten her. All I did was said, check it out. You out of pocket for what you're doing and we watching you. Have a little bit more respect for Vanessa, her babies, and Kobe Bryant's legacy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to do what I got to keep doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We're very nonviolent. We just want to say that first and foremost. We speak from the heart. Some of you who have no heart don't understand that. But anyway, carry on and enjoy your day.
So in Snoop's first post, he straight up told Gayle King, respect the homie and back off before we come get you. Susan, if you remember what I just read, she replied, back the F off. So I want to know, do y'all think this is a direct threat? Do you think that in the law system that is considered a threat? My personal thoughts is that it's a smart business move for him to come back and not necessarily apologize, but to give an explanation. Snoop was upset. There has been a target from Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey. Everyone knows it. I mean, Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, R. Kelly, Russell Simmons. Collectively, they continue to go after BMs, if you know what that stands for. That's who they are targeting.
You! Hey, has anybody else noticed this past week and a half what's going on in the world, this shift in energy? I felt it. Let me tell you something. Since Kobe passed away, between Ari Shaffir and Gayle King, I just want people to realize what can happen when black people really come together. Because black people is like, look, you ain't talking about Kobe. You ain't talking about our hero. Kobe's a worldwide hero. Italian, China, white, black, Latino, that's a hero, but it's extra because he's a black guy. So black people's like, you ain't talking about our black hero. Ari Shaffir didn't value that, what black people bring to the table. Gayle King didn't realize, don't be bad-mouthing Kobe. I just want people to realize how powerful.
This is very refreshing of Gary Owens, considering the fact that, he is a Caucasian man. He's being genuine, and you can feel his realness when he said what he said, considering the fact that on the dreadful day, January 26th, when not only Kobe but his daughter passed away from a traumatic experience, on this same day, a nasty reporter by the name of Felicia tweeted this, and I don't want y'all to forget these things. Felicia Sonmez, Kobe Bryant's disturbing case, the DNA evidence, the accuser's story, and the half confession. Check the date, January 26th, 12:50 p.m. This is the day that Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter, passed away tragically in a helicopter crash along with other people. There were other people. Why didn't she look in their lives? I mean, not that I would want her to, but you got to understand why Snoop could be frustrated. Do you feel me? Think about it. Gayle King is about the same color, the complexion, everything. You went through some of the same experiences growing up. You wasn't privileged. But the fact that we went through this, not only that, remember Abigail Disney, the granddaughter of Walt Disney? It didn't matter to her that Felicia had got a lot of backlash. People had already expressed how they felt about what Felicia said and how they were hurt and outraged about it. Because on January 29th, a couple days later, she said, first thing in the morning, I haven't said anything about Kobe so far because I felt some time needed to pass before weighing in. But yes, it's time for the sledgehammer to come out. The man was a apist. Deal with it. Do you feel me? Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Y'all feel that. Let that resonate into you. Let it resonate. She said, deal with it. That means the bitch, she was cold-hearted, she was cruel, she had bad intentions, her motivations was out of hate. There was nothing good about this, so it did not matter about what her whole point was canceled at that point because your heart wasn't right when you said it. You didn't care about anybody and what they suffer. You said deal with it. You didn't care about that 13-year-old little beautiful little girl that was growing up, that had a father, had a mother, a beautiful mother, two, three beautiful sisters. You didn't care anything about her family, his family. You didn't care about his fans. You didn't care about God because that's not what he stands for. You said deal with it. That was a couple days after Felicia had already got suspended, dragged, dealt with. She told us to deal with it. The fact that this man was jeez, it's just really hard to say. But I don't want y'all to forget because, see, what happens in the media is things happen after one after the other, and we tend to forget. We're not going to focus on what Snoop Dogg said. Not over here on Spicy Topics. We're not going to focus on what he told Gayle. Gayle should have had our back. When that woman said deal with it, Gayle should have never took that interview unless she was going to put him in a heavenly light. Honey, no. That's unacceptable, and I am all the way with Snoop for standing his ground. Like I said, it was a smart business move for him to come back and give an explanation. Okay? But it ain't no, I ain't threatening you. As I said, I was frustrated and angry. At this point, who wouldn't be? We were getting slammed because this man passed away. So it's his fault. Everything is always the BM's fault. And when I say BM, y'all, I mean black men. But because the real world we live in ain't so real, they don't want you to talk about real topics. They don't want you to. They want to pick with you when you keep it real and you almost pushed, but you know what? The message is going to get out. I don't want y'all to forget that Snoop Dogg was not upset only at Gayle. But Gayle looks like us. And it's high and dry now. It's time to stop aiming your anger and your come up at your own people when you got people like Abigail who says that what she said after the fact that Felicia had already got dragged for what she did on the day of Kobe's passing. Felicia said that. Now Abigail says deal with it. They say a picture speaks 1,000 words. And it does. Your smile, you're embracing him. It was not about the act. And that's what I continue to say. Oh, we care about these alleged. Do you? Do you? Because all the alleges he had, all the degrees that he gonna have down on that paper if he lose that case. 3rd degree, the 2nd degree, the 4th degree, the 5th degree, the 10th degree. This man has got so many women coming at him that you look ridiculous hugged up on him and not yet did one interview and you wonder why Snoop's upset. Susan. This is Susan's husband. No wonder. Okay? You forget who your people are. You actually was the what for the African affairs? What are you guys living in a delusional society? What do you think the struggle that you're fighting for is about? You quick to jump on Snoop But you're not quick to defend when Abigail said deal with it. Where were you and what did you have to say? It's like y'all don't even like who you are and where you come from. I'm saying, if you feel as though, because I do sometimes, I don't like when they wear their pants low showing their boxers. I can't stand seeing it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about what it smells like down there. I don't like to see a lot of things. I see a lot of mistakes, but it's a way to teach, reach back and teach your people if you know more. But this is unacceptable, so I'm not for it. Let me know what y'all think about Susan and her husband. Hey, I promote love, but the fact that she is quick to come at Snoop and not quick to go at Abigail or Felicia says 1,000 words. Alright guys, in spicy fashion, I told y'all that I would let you know what the people said. So the people had something to say about Snoop. Yvette Dion, I think, watching people stand in the trenches with Bill Cosby. The same man who went on a national tour to degrade them is the saddest story ever told. Someone replies, Bill Cosby would have spat, let's just say, on Snoop Dogg before he was incarcerated. Now Snoop's capping for a man who considered him the scourge of society, a detriment to black progress and liberation. The stuff is insane. So this is actually a post from, well, I got it from the Neighborhood Talk, too, who has a lot of just up-to-date information. So this is coming from Bill Cosby, who had posted, of course, someone posted for him from jail, and he was taking Snoop's side and defending him and defending Kobe. So this person did not feel that it was necessary. She also says a different road is the reason I chose to attend a HBCU. Bill Cosby came to that same HBCU, didn't donate $1, and told us all to get vibrators so we wouldn't become single mothers. You hear what she said? Because I'm not going to read that. All of these things can be and are true at the same time. Now, this is my problem. This is the problem of this ignorant person, in my opinion. The comments that you would make out here for the world to judge him and look down upon him as if this man is not already getting what you want him to get. Your sense of just due. It's a disgrace. It's just a disgrace. You have nothing to say about, I don't see anything about Abigail. Someone says, I do not agree with Snoop calling Gail out of her name. I also don't agree with him saying thank you, Unc, to Bill Cosby. I do understand his anger. The question was inappropriate and the timing was way off. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, you're entitled to not care, Naquita, to what anyone says. But like I said, there needs to be a sense of standing up for your people at some point. Because every Jew stand up for them. Italians stand up for them. Like everybody else stands up. Latina stands up for themselves. They stand together. And if someone is out of line, they get them together, but not in the way where they're going to have the world criticize them. But we just the only people that don't do that. So here we have, I was all the way down with Snoop till he said free Bill Cosby. Child, not Snoop Dogg caping and showing loyalty to Bill Cosby. That dude can't even be loyal to his own wife. Nah, Snoop lost his cred when he brought up Bill Cosby. Like, why? Like, why, though? Why? I mean, Bill Cosby deserves to be forgiven. If y'all bouncing and bopping to Cardi B's music after she told y'all she drugged and robbed men, you a hypocrite, you a liar, and the truth ain't in you. And you fake woke. So I'm not trying to dismiss anybody's pain and suffering, but after 30 years, if you didn't tell in two at the most years, you ain't in that much pain. I don't care what you tell me. You're not gonna have gray hair grow out your scalp, and you come out talking about he did this, he did that, and I want my money. You need to leave that man alone, and you need to go on with your life. You done bore kids, you spoiled and had children out of your womb. Honey, please, I just don't have time for it anymore. But that's what I feel. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks for listening. Peace.